Hi, everybody. I just wanted to update you a little bit on stuff that's going to be coming up and a little bit about my work in progress. I'm no hero. So, first things first, a little bit more about I'm No Hero. I'm No Hero is going to be a fantasy. Right now, as I've plotted out, it's just going to be two books, and both of them are going to center around Nadashia, who is the main character. Nadashia is. She's kind of a go getter. She grew up in this small little village by the river called Galanus, and she grew up with her best friend Johnny. Now, Johnny is the quintessential all-American hero. You know, he's going to be the one that is going to be the hero of the story. Everybody knows that he's going to do great things and going to go to all the places and win all the hearts and just be 100% hero. There is even a prophecy in this land that when the land needs them the most. I'm still kind of working on the wording for the prophecy, so it's kind of rough. When the land needs one the most, a hero will rise up. The last time there was a hero for Landpress, 2, 3, 4, 5 generations ago. So it's been well over 200 years, give or take. So I mean, it's been a while. They're needing some help. They're needing some excitement. The first step in the prophecy that is to be fulfilled is the killing of the white boar. A white boar is very rare, and Johnny kills it. Yeah, he's going to be the hero. He fulfilled the prophecy. Everybody knew he would. Wrong. He doesn't want to be. So Nadashia, being his best friend, gets a little pissed, and she lets him have it. She just flies off at the mouth. Then she has to do what she says because she's just that kind of person. And if Johnny's not going to do it, then nobody else is going to do it. So she's all the time having to clean up Johnny's messes. Guess she just has to clean up this one too. So that is the origin of the story that I am currently writing. I am going to post up the first chapter as soon as I get it finished typing up. It's still in handwritten form. I've been kind of working on it a little bit, editing it here a little bit, polishing some of the verbiage in prose. Hopefully I'll have that up. Thursday seems like a good day. The reason why I came up with this, I was listening to some booktubers on YouTube. These are people that read books for a living kind of thing, and they post about it on YouTube. They post their reviews, their thoughts, and things relating to that book. A lot of them are tired of the trope of the chosen one. So I thought I'd do a little bit of a twist on it. The idea came to me kind of when I was half asleep, as do most of my ideas. They either come when I'm half asleep or in a shower or driving a car, anywhere that I cannot get to a notebook to write it down. So that's where that idea came from. But yeah, I think it's a fairly good story so far. It's coming along steady. I'm nowhere near the halfway point still, so we'll see. That's good though, because it is a fantasy, so it's going to be a pretty hefty book, right? Okay. Another thing that I have coming up, Monday, I'm going to have like a little game that I'm going to play online live on my Facebook page. It is a prompt game. That's what I'm calling it. And it's just to generate some more ideas for stories, whether it's going to be short stories or things that I'm going to put on the back burner to write out later, or things that I'm going to use in some of the scenes. But we're going to be using story cubes or I'm going to be using story cubes, and it's these little guys right here. I actually have them within reach. Yay, look at me. And during this whole live session, I am going to be rolling the story cubes and coming up with a story idea, writing it down. It might be fun if you guys would join me. You come up with your own story ideas, and we'll write them down and see how far we can take them. And if it goes well, who knows, I might do it like once a month or so, maybe once every 2 or 3 months. Every month, I try to write at least 30,000 words. Basically breaks down to 1,000 words per day. Sometimes I meet it, sometimes I don't. Sometimes I make up for it. On other days, maybe I write 250 words today. I gotta make up 750 words somewhere. Usually I'm pretty good. I stick around the 25,000 to 32,000 marks. So some months are a little slow and some months are pretty good. They're better than what I normally do. For October, I kind of want to boost it up a little bit if I can, just to amp it up a little bit. And of course, November is National Novel Writing Month. It's a big to-do online, and it's always exciting. And that's 50,000 words a month. We'll see. If I continue on the trend and hit my goals, I'll have the first book done by October, the middle of October, and I'll have the second book halfway done by the end of November. And hopefully I'll have some exciting updates, at least once a week on Facebook page, Patreon, and on here. And I plan to do a lot more videos since I've actually mastered, well, I wouldn't say mastered my video editing software that I just downloaded, but I think I'm getting pretty good at it. We'll have a lot more videos, a lot more fun and entertaining things, and maybe a lot more games to play, live write-ins. The sky's the limit. We'll see what kind of fun we'll have. I have a few plans for some videos already, and I don't really want to give them away because I haven't really planned them out all that much. I haven't scripted them out, and I like to script out things. Every now and then you'll see me looking over and I'm actually looking at my cards to make sure I'm staying on track. Coming soon, coming soon is going to be the first chapter posted up. It's going to be a rough revision. Hopefully that'll be up on Thursday. I do have polls up. I've got one on my Patreon page that I'd really like you to participate in, just to have some participation on my Patreon page, so maybe it'll get a little bit of traction going. That would be awesome. You don't have to become a patron in order to participate in the poll. You can just go there and vote. I'm going to have the link down below for that, so if you would, greatly appreciate it if you would go vote on that poll. Some of you might have done so on the Facebook page, but again, I'd really like to get some traction on my Patreon page. Some of the videos that I was thinking about doing that I have kind of scripted out are going to be the blog posts that I have already talking about the races of Lanpris and some of the main characters, a little bit more about Nadashia and her party. Right now she has a party of Donner, a party of 15. No, hi, squirrel. Okay, so we've got Nadashia, Blairy, Spacia, Clara, and Tori. So we have a party of 5. I'm going to be introducing 2 other characters here soon in the story as well. But I will be introducing them on the blog and in video too. Another thing that I wanted to kind of ask you today, this is kind of a spur of the moment thing, I thought about this yesterday, is choose my next book to read. I have been trying to slog through, and you see it right here, I've been trying to slog through this book for about a month. that's as far as I have gotten in this book. This is not like me. I don't know what it is about this book. The story, the premise, I mean, it's awesome. I can't get through it. Something about the way it's written. It's kind of written like a diary, and it's not clicking with me right now. I just cannot get through it. With that being said, I need to go from this to another book. Now, these are books that I have on my list to read. The next two are. The first book is called Malice by John Gwynne. I've actually had this on my list of to read forever. I don't even really remember when we bought this book. I'm going to read the back to you if y'all don't know it. So, the world is broken. Corbin wants nothing more than to be a warrior under King Brennan's rule, to protect and serve. But that day will come all too soon, and the price he pays will be in blood. Evnus has sacrificed too much, it seems, but what he wants, the power to rule, will soon be in his grasp, and nothing will stop him once he has started on his path. Veritas is the newest member of the war band for the High Prince, Nathar. Probably butchering these names. He is one of the most skilled swordsmen to come out of his homeland, yet he is always under the shadow of his older brother. Nathar has ideas and a lot of plans. Many of them don't involve his father, the High King Aquilus, nor does he agree with his father's idea to summon his fellow kings to council, not cancel. The Banished Lands has a violent past where armies of men and giants clashed in battle, but now giants stir anew, stones weep blood, and there are sightings of giant worms. Those who can still read the signs see a threat far greater than the ancient wars. For if the Black Sun gains ascendancy, mankind's hopes and dreams will fall to dust, and it will never be made whole again. So yeah, that is Malice, and that is the about of Malice, and it's a pretty hefty read. Again, it's just been on my list forever, and I just haven't gotten around to it. The next one is, I guess I should have taken the price tag off of it, but Tess of the Road, and it is by Rachel Hartman. Walk on became her credo. She repeated it to herself every morning upon deciding to get up and exist for one more day. The road was possibility, the kind she'd thought her life would never hold again, and Tess herself was motion. I think Serafina is the second book, and I think it's the most popular out of the trilogy, if I remember reading the reviews and everything about it. But this one has also been on my list for a little while. We picked it up at Ollie's. But yeah, this is another one. So you've got Malice and Tess of the Road so far. The next one, this is my rereads. I usually pick a couple of months out of the year to reread some of my favorites. And October is usually Jane Austen month. I'm not sure exactly why October is. It's just I get the feeling to reread her in October. And I mean, if I do it a little bit early this year, awesome. Yeah, Jane Austen. All 7 novels are in here. I'm not sure which one I'll reread. You've got Jane Austen, the reread. I can start it early this year, or if you choose one of the other books, I'll read it in October like I normally do. And then Malice, and then Tess of the Road. So yeah, help me out. Pick out my next read. And there are reasons why I pick these books too. They help me get in the mindset that I need to be. I need to write better prose. So that's the reason why I kind of go back to Jane Austen, or I go back to Tolkien, or I go back to C.S. Lewis and reread them all the time, so I can kind of get in the flow of awesome prose masters like them. Again, any questions, any comments, you want to share this video, awesome. Be sure to like and subscribe on everything that you want to. There is my Facebook page, which I'm going to have linked below, my Patreon, which I'm going to have linked below, and of course my YouTube channel right here. And thank you for watching, and be kind and be nice and smile. Go pet a dog.